Hi everyone. One common question that people have about lawyers is why do some lawyers have free consultations and other lawyers have paid consultations? And it's important actually for consumers to know the difference because it will inform them as to what to expect when they go into a consultation. So the first factor is the type of law that a law firm practices. You'll find free consultations mostly for personal injury attorneys and consumer law attorneys because our attorneys' fees that are built in to those practice areas. Either that the attorney's fees can be paid by the other side, or those attorneys get a third or sometimes even 40% of the judgment or a settlement. And so it actually does make sense for those law firms to bring in as many people through the door because they want to vet those cases and they have that money available on the other side. Now, when you're talking about other types of lawyers, that's pool of money or that sort of guarantee is not necessarily available. So they don't need to bring in as many people in the door. And it actually doesn't make sense for their business model. And having free consultations actually just results in the attorney just giving free advice to anyone who comes into the door, which is not sustainable for a business. Now, when you get out of the personal injury, consumer law or those types of areas, you will find a mix between some attorneys who still do offer free consultations, like family law attorneys, business law, estate planning, and that just comes down to the attorney's specific business model. But one thing to consider is that a lot of attorneys, when they say free consultation, they don't mean that they will give free legal advice because first of all, that's just really not possible in one meeting. You need to, the attorney actually needs to gather more information, and it's actually also a liability for the law firm to give legal advice. And when they get nothing in return, it does not make sense. So usually when they say free consultation is that you do get to meet with an attorney, and sometimes the free consultation is not actually with an attorney, and they just go over your options, and it's really more of a sales pitch. And there's nothing wrong with that, but consumers should know that going in. If they are looking that they can just ask an attorney a bunch of legal questions and get answers, almost no law firm is going to do that because again, it's a liability and it just is not a sustainable business model. So when you are going in for a consultation, really ask that law firm what exactly is going to happen during that consultation. When the consultation is paid, the attorney is more likely to give more substantive advice and to actually answer your legal questions. Whereas a free consultation, it might just be where the law firm is really doing a sales pitch, or they're actually trying to vet you as a client. So it's important to know that difference.